Hey guys, Brandflake Apps, and in today's video I'll be answering the question, why develop for the iPhone? Well, why would you develop for the iPhone and not any other platform? Well, my favorite reason is you get the 4.0 and new releases of any software that comes out early before anybody else does. You get this because you beta test and you just test it for Apple for them. And yeah, but you also have to pay $100 to get this to be an actual registered developer. So, but there's also many other reasons to do this. So, basically, we have the iPhone and the now released iPad. They both started off with $0 in revenue and downloads, and in the first 2.5 years now, the iPhone has 35 million purchases of it, and the iPhone and iPad in the first 2 weeks I think has 2 million like purchases of it, and that's being very lenient. And if you add them all together, that's 37 products sold so far, and that's pretty amazing despite that they're pretty new to the mobile platform, sort of new. And in an estimate, there are about 15 apps per iPhone. So if you do the math there, if you multiply it all together, you get 55 million apps downloaded per day. But that's a very, very rough estimate. So let's talk about the iPhone. The iPhone has a nice 320 by 480 screen size. It's also made with a Power VR MXB light graphic processor. It's also found in the Sega Dreamcast, which is good, I guess. And it's really good to develop for instead of like Android or the Droid or whatever, is because it's very touch responsive. It has great graphics. It's just great. I mean, yeah, no. So, and now we're going to talk about, of course, the iPad. The iPad has a 1224 by 768 screen size and a much brighter, so you get more area to work with, and it's bigger, better graphics, just better to work with, more interactivity if you want. Big word, I don't even know if that's a word. So here we go to technical terms. In 2008, the DS had 75% revenue, and the PSP had 20%, and the iPhone had 5% to start off with. Now, later on, 1 year later, in 2009, the DS had 70%, the PSP had 11%, and the iPhone had 19%. And as you can see, in future years, the iPhone has slowly taken over the gaming department. Even though it's not a gaming device, and now the iPad is out, it should be taking over over years. So that's pretty good for being out like 2 years, I think, or 2.5 years, or 3, or somewhere around there. So that's pretty good, even though PSP and DS have been out there for longer, and they're starting slowly taking over the gaming world. And Xcode, the making of the game. It's very easy to make the games. If you know, it's easy to find out how, because there's books online, there's tutorials online, there's everything you need, and it lets you have anything done, like freedom and everything. So thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/brandflakeapps, and it'll also help out a lot if you would just click that subscribe button. So thanks for watching. Please go rate, comment, and subscribe.